Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sale of number 10 Limbunya Street here right at the heart of Hawker. What a great opportunity, whether you're an owner-occupier, possibly an investor for higher yields, or most importantly, if you're a downsizer, Bob, they're as rare as hen's teeth, aren't they, to find something with just a slight split level. Obviously the location itself is second to none here in the heart of Hawker, whether it's the Hawker shops, Belconnen CBD, you've got it all here for you, beautifully aspected with the sunny aspect, with the two living areas there, Bob, with the vaulted ceilings, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 garages. That's very, very hard to find. There's usually something missing, either 1 bathroom or 1 garage at any particular time. So it's all here for you. Prime property, ready to go, and those beautiful gardens along the side there. So it's a credit to our sellers, and we do thank her for allowing us to be the marketing agent. My name is Frank Pompiani. I'm delighted to be your auctioneer for this morning's sale. On behalf of Bob Murphy and our team at Belconnen, as I mentioned, firstly, thank you very, very much to our sellers for allowing us to be their marketing agent. And buyers bid with the confidence. We're always asked what's happening in the ACT. Well, here's what's happening. The nation's capital hasn't missed a beat. Since the beginning of April, when we thought in this dreaded scenario that we're in as a global situation, properties have been on the move, buyers have had some confidence, we're back on track. And the thing is this, you've got to ask yourself as a buyer, if I wait, how much will I pay for the next one? So we anticipate the market, I should say, may be trickling up somewhat, 3 to 5%, maybe over the next 3 or 4 months as we get back into the swing of things. So it's prime properties, I mentioned, ready to go. There are 12 auction conditions of sale. I'll just make note of a few of those, and then I'll hand you over to Bob for a marketing summary. As auctioneer, I can make 1 bid for the seller at any time. If I do so, I'll declare that as a vendor bid. That particular bid will be below market value, and you're more than welcome to continue negotiations beyond that point. The sale is subject to reserve price unless announced otherwise. In the unlikely event of a dispute, I can resubmit the property to the last undisputed bid or commence the bidding once again. And if you are successful and you're the highest recorded bidder at a figure that's agreeable to both you and the seller and the hammer falls in your favour, there's a few things you can do. Firstly, sign the contract and pay the deposit, and most important, start celebrating with your family and friends, and maybe a takeaway coffee down the road to start with. That'd be a nice way to celebrate. So it's all here for you, ladies and gents. As I've mentioned, we're really excited about these sort of properties. Are highly sought after, very seldom found. So Bob, over to you as the marketing expert. What are your thoughts?
Well, this property probably represents a lifestyle. You do have the convenience of actually even being able to see the shops right down the street and walk to them if you need things. The house itself, spacious, basically single level, double garage with internal access. You've got adequate heating, cooling inside. If you're downsizing or investing, it's not like you're downsizing into something small, pokey, that's hard to fit in. You've actually got space in this property. And as Frank said earlier, all your living areas, the 3 lounge, the dining, the kitchen, the sunroom in the back, all face north. And the north sun on a day with sky and sun actually comes pouring into those rooms, and they're awfully bright and light, enough to lift your spirit. This is type of property that really doesn't present itself often to the market and represents absolutely great value. Now, in this complex itself, it's like having your own house because the body corp is actually self-managed. It's only $800 per year, so it's like owning a separate title property. A lot of advantages for living here, and if you've got pets, well, they're welcome to. So what I'd like to do in advance is just say, if we've got a party who's successful today, you've made a very wise choice, and one that I don't think you'll regret for many, many years.
Very good. Bob, did you say 800 a year?
That's right.
Oh, fabulous. I was going to say, is that a quarter? No. Fantastic. Well,
yes,
virtually separate title, as you say. Over to you, buyers. Where would you like to go to commence negotiating for number 10 Limbunya to buy it, secure it? Sir? So I just saw you do that with a paddle. I thought you might be ready to do something with that.
No, sorry.
And as a buyer, you probably got on the anxiety level of 10, probably about 11.5 at the moment. But just think about owning this property in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Just focus on the prize. Don't worry about the attendees. Don't worry about the real estate agents. Just look at the prize on offer. That's all you need to focus on. Do I want the keys? Do I own it? Or do I wait another long time to find something similar? Okay. It's never happened like this before, Bob. How
No,
is it?
quiet as church.
Somebody wants to kick it off? I don't mind. Within reason, of course. I don't mind being a little cheeky, but it is 2:20. And it is Hawker.
5:30.
5:30. Bob, we're okay with that to kick it off?
We can.
Okay, just a number there, man. We just see it myself as well. There you go, 24. Bob, hopefully there's another 23 registered bidders. I'll be delighted. So
Otherwise, we're going to be out here a long morning.
that's it. 530,000. Let's get into the sixes pretty quickly.
1,000? I had 1,530.
George, could you? Sorry.
What's that another 1,000?
No, it's got to be. I'll keep it at minimum 550, preferably into the sixes. Otherwise, I'll keep it at 530,000. So I'm seeking minimum 550 to stay in the race. Otherwise, 530 it is over here. First call at 530,000. And may I say, the highest bidder gets exclusive rights, which means sometimes an underbidder you go away and say, oh, I bet you they don't sell it. Oh, wow, there's a sold sticker Saturday afternoon. We're clearly not selling at that level. Let's get into the sixes buyers. Sir? George, encourage somebody into the sixes, otherwise I'll keep moving on. We're at about a 2-bedroom apartment level at the moment at 530, but I appreciate your opening offer there, ma'am.
What's the bid, sorry, sir?
What's that?
What's the bid at, sorry?
530,000. So I'm seeking somewhere into the sixes to continue on, I would have thought. Won't we take anything of a small increment at this stage? Okay, Bob, I'm going to submit a vendor bid on behalf of the seller at 620,000 with me. So it's 620 with me on behalf of the seller. Buyers, you know value. You looked at the website. I appreciate 530,000 in opening. I did say cheeky, but let's get back to 221 values, and it's 620,000 with me on behalf of the seller, which we're not selling at that level. You need to be north of that to have a conversation. So buyers, over to you. Where would you like to go? 620 with me. First call at 620. I don't mind passing it in. Guess what? We put it on the website and we bring all the conditional buyers in that say, could you pick me because I couldn't sign the contract. I just need a few days. And that's what I... 25. What's your number there, sir?
Number 2.
Number 2, is it? Number 2, 625. Bob, can I just see you there for a moment? Okay, 625, bidder number 2. Anyone in the crowd? 630 for me. Okay, you're out, sir? No. Okay. 625, I'll just have some instructions there from our sellers and through Bob, through our buyers. You're more than welcome to counter offer. That's the way it works. If the property came at a price, you'd probably counter offer 2 or 3 times. So we're giving our highest recorded bidder an option to counter offer. We're not selling at 625. Make it clear. 3-bedroom ensuite. Dennis, we wouldn't be allowed down Limbunya Street again if we sold it for 625, a 3-bedroom ensuite double garage. So you know values, we need the market value figure and it's not 625. I'm just going to pause and have a chat with the sellers, ladies and gents.
630.
Did we hear 630?
Yes.
What was your number over there?
Number 2.
2. Got your paddle round.
Sorry, it's well above my budget. Yeah, sorry. I didn't expect it could be over 600. Well, I'll give up.
Okay, thanks for your patience, ladies and gents. We've had a counter offer of 630,000. We've relayed that to the sellers. I'll leave it with Bob to come back to you if that's okay, sir and team, rather than the auctioneer coming in there. So 630,000, I mentioned, just a natural process to negotiate. That's the transparency of auctions. It's a great way to buy property within about a 10 or 15 minute period. You sign that contract, secure it, keep all the conditional buyers out Monday or Saturday afternoon where they say, wow, I didn't think it was going to be sold for that figure. I'm ready to be another buyer. So 630, we've just gone back with a counter offer from the seller to, so if everyone's wondering what's going on, like those lifestyle shows, they edit all this stuff out. So we're just here to slow it down a little bit. I'm quietly confident we'll have a sold sticker shortly, just at a slightly different figure than 630. Thanks very much, ma'am. Appreciate your attendance. Okay, yeah, we're still less than 20, just making sure.
Oh, yeah.
All these things you've got to remember.
But the property doesn't start till here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
off the
yeah, of
property.
course, yeah, common area, yes, of course, yes, yeah. Okay, six. She wants a 90 days. I mean, that's, I was going to
That
say.
gives it time to settle.
Yeah, yeah. We'll give you your terms and conditions. We'll sell it 5 times over the next 90 days. I mean, that's the reality. That's got to be worth something. But you said to go back to the so we're giving you 90 days. We'll sell this thing 5 times over in the next 90 days. And the seller doesn't worry about picking somebody up in the 90 days with the licensing arrangement. 630. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
No, that's cheap.
Okay, go for it, Bob. But mention 649, so she's got a decision. Okay, we've got to be quite clear with our buyers. We're going to give a figure that will buy the home. Otherwise, we're coming to the market at a figure that will cause a rush to buy the home. So it's up to you now, team. If you want to negotiate, if you want to buy it at a great price, we'd love to sell it to you. Otherwise, we've met the terms and conditions, we've met a delayed settlement, we've met absolutely everything the buyer's requested, and the seller's happy with that as well. We just need a different figure on a contract at the moment. So I do wish you well, buyers, to make that smart decision. I have no problem. Seriously. Yeah.
What if we did 637,500? That's what we did. 37500.
How are we going there, Bob? We need some instructions. What's going on? Okay. The auctioneer comes over. 640 or we move on? Would you like to bother? Otherwise we're coming on the market at 649. Totally your call. Over to you, otherwise we move on. We're on the market at 649. If we don't sell today, we open up to the general public.
Yeah, this is the general public. Yeah, we'll walk away.
Walk away? Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. So they're going to walk. Take your chances. Okay, ladies and gents, we're not selling. We're at 637.5. Is that correct? We've requested 640 will buy today, but that's okay if you're not wanting to go there, buyers. Astute purchase. I'm going to pass the property in at an asking price of 649,000. If the buyers don't make a decision now before I pass the property in, we're opening up to conditional buyers. So first call at 637.5. Otherwise, it's on the market at 649. Second call, ma'am, would you like to buy it at 640? Yep. We're done. 640,000. Welcome to Hawker. Sold. Congratulations. Well bought. On behalf of El Jiggle Bell Cotton, thank you for attending another sale. Enjoy the foggy Saturday.